Hi everyone, I'm Christina from the Rust Cover Cottage by Christina, here for another Paint Couture creative team video. Today I'm creating this soft vintage inspired mailbox using several Paint Couture products, layered finishes, and a beautiful dimensional details. I begin painting the mailbox with autumn sage. I applied this with a wet brush because I did not want full coverage. I wanted some of the galvanized metal to peek through. I even misted it with my water when it wasn't moving like I was, when it was starting to look too thick, because I really wanted that metal to pop through. And I did not go over the rusted spots, I let them show. Once that was dried, I applied a coat of Dead Flat Topcoat over the entire mailbox. If you haven't already subscribed to the Paint Couture's YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified every time they upload a new video from the creative team. If I inspire you to use any of the products that you see me use in this video, my affiliate link and a complete product list will be listed in the description. And if you use my affiliate link, it lets Paint Couture know that I inspired you. And it's at no extra cost to you. Dead Flat is by far one of my favorite top coats from Paint Couture. I use this on all of my projects. Next, I'm using the IOD Blossom Mould along with Paint Couture Rapid Cast Resin in the color Ivory. The castings are usually ready in about 10 minutes, depending on the depth of your mold and your atmosphere. You want to be sure to combine equal parts of step 1 and step 2 and stir it slowly so that you don't create a bunch of air bubbles. It looks like I'm stirring it quickly here, but that's because it's sped up just a little bit. So let's get this resin poured into the molds so we can move on to the next step. I'm using the IOD Paint Inlay Pack, Lattice Rose, and I'm applying it there on the end using Dead Flat Topcoat as my medium. I wanted to give some interest down there. So I apply it into the medium and I spray it and I push it down into the Dead Flat. I also did miss the paint side of the inlay prior to putting it into the medium. I love using paint inlays. I can't get enough of them. They're so satisfying. So once those dry, then I mist them again with water and I mop up the excess water with a paper towel. I let the water set on there for about 30 seconds before I peel the carrier sheet away. And let me tell you, this never gets old. I absolutely love the reveal of an inlay. Look how beautiful that is. Now, back to the castings. Once I demolded them, I began painting them with an artist brush. Starting with Vera at the Ballet, we're going to get all those flowers painted. I'm going to use Basil for the leaves, and then Madagascar Mocha for the branches. Then for the center of the flowers, I'm going to use Lovestruck Lux Metallic, and I'm using a real small brush, and I'm just putting a little bit of paint in the center, and I'm feathering it outward, so to give it that soft, natural look without using too much product. Once I'm done with that, we're going to work on placing the finished castings on top of my mailbox. I am going to use Paint Couture's clear heavy gel paste to attach them securely. I did let that dry for a while to make sure that they were secure, and then we'll come back and do the next step. I'm just using my palette knife to apply the gel paste and wiping some of the edges off. I suppose I should have used a smaller palette knife. And then I'll take a small artist brush and I'll just use it to go in and get that excess gel paste off of the surface. Sometimes when you're creating, you just use what's readily available. You don't want to have to go to another area in your craft studio to grab something else. So that's what I did. Looks so pretty on there. I just love the softness of this project. Okay, so next we're going to use the IOD ephemeral type stamp. I want to add a little detail to the front of the mailbox. I'm working out the placement on it, and then I'm going to use my thin mount to grab the stamps. I'm using IOD's Stone Gray ink. That is my favorite ink to use because it's not real bold and in your face. It's just like a soft gray color. And then I use my thin mount to place the stamp there. I hold it with one hand while I'm pushing all over to get the stamp adhered. And you see I did pick it up and I checked it because I didn't want it to be too dark. And right there, that's exactly how I wanted it. Okay, so let's get back to those castings. Once the paint was dry on them, this was actually one of my favorite steps. Paint Couture has a new whitewashing antiquing glaze, and let me tell you, it's amazing. I wanted to soften the casting so they match the age tone of the mailbox, and I couldn't be more happier with the result. I applied the glaze using a small brush, making sure to get into all the intricate details of the molds. Then I wiped it back using a paper towel, and look how beautiful it turned out. What I couldn't get off with the paper towel, I used a small brush and I just kind of like blended it in. And then I decided I wanted to create some faint shadowing. So I grabbed another small brush and I'm just going under some of the molds, you know, just for a little depth and dimension. And there you go. Finally, I finish it off with using Paint Couture's new clear acrylic spray, and I chose the flat finish. I hope this project inspires you to create something beautiful of your own. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. All of the products I use will be in the description with my affiliate link.